hardware 80% and 20% skills. So we're not gonna order this one, we're gonna take a look at Alrighty, drumming community, today we're gonna test the cheapest double bass pedal on the market. About 2 weeks ago I got a comment underneath one of my Facebook videos. It was a double bass video, and in that video I was using Pearl Eliminator pedals. And this guy here, Daniel, wrote something like hardware 80% and 20% skills. Yeah, Daniel, first of all, you strike me as someone who's not looking for easy excuses. You put in the work. And then today I got another comment on YouTube. Dear Martin, please review some of the best, cheapest double bass pedals. Alright, that's the plan for today. We're gonna buy the cheapest bass drum pedal we can find online, and then we're gonna test it here at the Drum Technique Academy office. So now, first of all, let's find the cheapest pedal we can find at Thomann. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Thomann. Alrighty, so clicking on drums, then drum hardware, and then bass drum pedals, and now let's check out the single bass drum pedals. So, and sort them by price, low to high. Yeah, at first I wanted to order 2 single bass drum pedals. This Basics FP50 foot pedal seems to be the cheapest one for 25 euros, but it says especially designed for small feet. So this pedal is designed specifically for people who are still complaining online about bass drum triggers in the year 2021. So we're not gonna order this one, we're gonna take a look at bass drum pedals, and we're gonna order a double bass pedal. Again, we're gonna sort by price, low to high. Alrighty, and that's the cheapest double bass drum pedal at the moment. Millennium PD669 stage double bass pedal for 79 euros. So let's check that one out. Alrighty, one thing that you can see right here is that the bass drum beater looks like the Pearl Quad beater, same design. So one thing that I already like about this double bass pedal is that I see that there's an extra spring here on the slave pedal. This means that there might be the option to convert this double pedal into 2 single pedals. Alright, so let's add this one to the basket and we are good to go.
2,000 years later.
Alrighty, drumming community, we received the bass drum pedal, the cheapest bass drum pedal we could find, Millennium double bass pedal from Thomann. Thanks a lot, and I paid for this. This is not a paid advertising. So I watched some unboxing videos before I recorded this video for all of you, and one thing that I saw is that they are all really well prepared. So they bring their knives or scissors to open those boxes in a really nice way. But today I'm gonna show you how drummers open boxes. One thing that drummers like to do when we are practicing is, we know what we have to practice, but after 10 or 20 minutes we always get bored and we do something that's way more fun. Alrighty, and then we focus again on the task at hand. Great, another box. Alright, finally. Ta-da! 1, 2. Alrighty, the cheapest bass drum pedal on the market. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. So we got the beaters right here, drive shaft, okay, main pedal. Okay, there's no tuning key in here. So, first things first. Actually, the pedal is not looking that bad, to be honest, but there's no extra drum key in here. Thomann, no extra drum key. Why? It costs 20 cents. Okay, but the pedal itself looks really good, actually. So, let's set that one up. So, here's some spare parts and the extra spring right here. What to do, what to do. Why? Why?
2 hours later.
Alrighty, so it's set up. I have to tell you already that I failed setting up the extra spring for the slave pedal. Reason for that is that there's no extra Allen key in this set, but I would need one to open this one right here and attach the spring. But that's no biggie, we got an Allen key here at the DTA office. I'm gonna set that one up later. So I have to tell you, actually this pedal is not looking that bad, to be honest, for this price. With this one you can adjust the beater angle independently with both beaters. which is great. Footboard angle, I think you cannot adjust that one. Spring tension, of course. Tada! Drumming community, I made a mistake. The drumming key is attached to the pedal and also the extra Allen keys that you need for this pedals. My bad, I didn't see those keys. So Thomann, thank you for this complete set. So the plan right now is that I first want to try this pedal as 2 single pedals on the drum kit, and later on we're also going to record a short endurance test with those pedals on the practice pad. So I'm going to convert this into 2 singles and we switch over to the drum kit. Alrighty, now we are done with the first test at the DrumTech kit. I can already tell you that the 2 single pedals worked fine, but I had to change the pedal settings. So the standard factory settings didn't work at all for me, but that's just like, again, personal preference. I had to change them a bit. I increased the spring tension from low to medium, and I needed a bigger beta angle to get some more beta swing. In the beginning it was around 30 degrees, and for me it was more comfortable at 60 degrees. So for this short first test I can already tell you that the pedal worked perfectly fine, but now let's take it to the next level and test it in endurance runs. I'm never gonna play slower than 150 BPM. I'm talking about 60 notes at 150, so I'm not gonna use a metronome. It's just the regular ankle technique at 150 up to 200 or maybe 220 beats per minute. Before we start this short test, I got a little quiz for you. There's been some speculation about my age online. So right here you got 4 different years: 1979, 1984, 1986, 1990. So the question is, which year was Martin born actually? We're gonna send these exact double bass pedal to the winner of this short little quiz. So comment below the right year if you think that I was born, and you also have to be subscribed to this channel to be able to win this double pedal. And as final note before I start playing right here, I'm not the guy from Hot Ones. Alrighty, so 20 minutes straight, let's do this. 1 minute already. Ugh. Six minutes. So 2 things are happening right now. The bass drum pad is moving, but that's not the pedal's fault. Right now I can hear the slave pedal starting to squeak a little bit. Other than that, looks fine for now. Also feels fine. Seven minutes. The bass drum pad is drifting away, but it's still working for now. Why did I talk about 20 minutes anyways? 10 minutes would be enough, but still we're gonna play for 20 minutes. Okay, now it's moving further and further away. Yeah, I have to readjust the practice pad. Sorry about that one. Again, that was not the pedal's fault, that was the practice pad. Now the left pedal is sliding as well. Oh guys, more than 9 minutes in, not 90. Alrighty, we got 10 minutes. I'm sorry about that short interruption in between. I messed up, I didn't prepare well enough. We suffered from practice pad slided. That's even a word, I don't know. But we are still going strong. Again, if you know the year that I was born, comment it below where you can win this double bass pedal. 13 minutes in, 7 minutes left. That's the doorbell, by the way. I'm not gonna open it. And again, the footboard at the bass drum pad is moving, so I have to readjust that one. Sorry. Let's continue. 15 minutes in. Sorry, second interruption. Whew. Why am I doing this? 10 minutes would be more than enough. Okay, 17 minutes in. 3 minutes left. I have to tell you, the pedal still feels good. 18 minutes in, and the bass drum pad is sliding again. No! I'll try to push through. Just 1 minute left. Okay, 40 seconds left. So, all right, now there's a sound coming either from the pedal or from the practice pad, but something starts to fall apart. 20 seconds left. Okay, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Alrighty, drumming community, 20 minutes straight. Again, sorry for the interruptions. So I can tell you already that the pedal actually feels really good. There is some weird noise coming from the slave pedal. You hear that one? So maybe I have to readjust and retighten some screws, the right one. Sounds better, you don't hear it that much. So here are my final thoughts about this Millennium double pedal. For the price of 79 euros, that's actually a great pedal. Have to be honest here. I felt really comfortable playing that pedal. There's just one thing that I want to point out is that if I would have a studio session booked, then I wouldn't recommend to use this pedal the way it's set up right now, because it's just making some extra noises. So I would either try to get rid of those extra noises or try a fancier, more expensive pedal. But again, also those fancy, more expensive pedals tend to make some noises at one point. So Thomann, your Millennium pedal is a huge win. For all of you, you can win this pedal if you guess the year I was born. Number 1, you have to be subscribed to our channel, and number 2, guess the right year. Comment it below. If you want me to personally coach you and you want all my knowledge in video form, then make sure to check out the Drum Technique Academy. We're gonna link it below as well. That's drumtechniqueacademy.net. That's it for today's videos. Drummers and drumettes, I'm out. Have a great day. Cheers from Vienna. Bye bye.